if you are looking for a barbecue sauce this summer that is light and fresh without being too sweet, you know how some of those can be really sweet? You're going to love my family's barbecue sauce. This is actually a recipe from my mom's father, so of course my grandfather. My mom would grill up my favorite pork chops using this family's barbecue sauce. That's what I remember most. Now, here's another picture for you. I found this picture in my photo album to share with you. Has the same grilling theme. This is me at one of my grandma's barbecue get-togethers in Thermopolis, Wyoming, during the summer, of course. Look at me talking up a storm. Yeah, people are saying, what's new? I've always been a talker. I'm telling my friend OJ definitely what is up and not to mess. Don't mess with me. I think I'm about 4 in this picture, but that just reminds me of all the fun I would have growing up with summer and grilling and chilling. There's actually nothing better with family and friends. In fact, I'm sure many of you grill all year round. So here's what you're going to need to make this type of barbecue sauce. We're going to start with 1 can diced tomatoes. You're going to use the whole thing, including the liquid with this. You're going to need some ketchup, about 1 cup. Favorite part of this recipe, I love Tabasco, about 1/2 teaspoon. If you want to go hotter with that, go ahead. Also, horseradish. And here's a favorite thing for me to say as a chef. I don't quite have this down. Worcestershire. How'd I do? Worcestershire. Okay. Then here I have for us already chopped up onions, the green peppers, and also the garlic. 2 cloves of garlic. If you want to go more garlic, that's fine. About 1/2 cup of the green onions and 1/4 cup chopped green peppers. If you want to add more or less of any of that, go for it. We also need 1/4 cup of the oil and vinegar for this recipe. Brown sugar, I add a little bit of the brown sugar and a touch of sugar, as well as salt and pepper. And that's all you really need. Once again, with summer, you don't have to worry about the oven. Get everyone outside, have a fun grilling party. Maybe you want to play a little beach ball. It's always a favorite thing of mine. Okay, let's show you how easy this is. Really, we already have everything done here, so we're just going to pour it into one big bowl. So let's go ahead and do that. Start with the can of diced tomatoes, and this is a 28-ounce can here. So we're going to pour that in along with all of the juice. Next is going to be the ketchup, 1 cup of that, just like that. Put that over here. Then let's add our Tabasco. I love this. I think I'm going to go a little bit over 1/2 teaspoon today. I'm going to make this hot. All right, that looks good. Then you want to take 1 tablespoon of the horseradish. Make sure you don't get the horseradish sauce. You want to get the actual, the full kind. The sauce doesn't have quite as much punch. Let's go ahead and put that in. And then we're going to take 1 tablespoon of the Worcestershire, whichever way you want to say it. Be my guest. 1 tablespoon of that. Then we're going to take and put in, which I've already diced up here all together. We have the green pepper, the onion, and the garlic. So we're going to go ahead and dump that in. I go a little bit more on the garlic too. I like my garlic. Now we're going to add the vinegar and the oil, which makes a nice combination. Then, of course, we can't forget the delicious brown sugar and just the sugar. I use about 1/4 cup of the brown sugar and just 1/2 teaspoon of the sugar because I don't want to make this too sweet. We add the salt and the pepper. 1 and 1/2 teaspoon salt, as I said, 1/8 teaspoon of the black pepper. And I think we have it. Then you want to make sure you stir this all together. Before your barbecue, of course, make sure that you give your meat enough time to marinate in this mixture. At least a couple hours. I do recommend when you marinate, you make this the day before and let the meat with this mixture, put it on top, sit in your refrigerator overnight because the tastes that blend together, it's so wonderful. Here you have it, this easy barbecue sauce. Another few tips about when you're grilling. Once you put it on the grill, don't ever use a fork to turn over your meat. When you puncture the meat, that allows the juices to come out, which that's part of the reason why meat becomes so dry. So you want to make sure that you use tongs whenever turning your meat. So we have this done. Make sure you marinate, like I said, for a good amount of time. I'm ready for some summer fun. I'm done cooking for the day. I'm going to put on my lace here. Got the beach ball. I'm ready to go. Now it's time to eat. Enjoy the Meals in a Rush way. Have a great summer. Tasty.